Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. There's a storm brewing in Chicago, and it's not the kind anyone expected. In the midst of the NFL season, whispers started circulating late last night about a tense situation between the Bears head coach, Ben Johnson, and star running back DeAndre Swift. Sources close to the team suggest that Johnson has made a decisive statement behind closed doors, reportedly telling Swift, "You're not playing with me anymore." Now, whether this comment was said in frustration as a disciplinary measure or as part of a larger internal strategy, no one outside the locker room can confirm. What's clear is that the timing couldn't be more dramatic. Swift, known for his explosive agility and game-changing abilities, has been a pivotal figure in Chicago's offensive plays. Fans and analysts alike are now speculating how this alleged rift might affect not only Swift's career trajectory, but also the Bears' chances in crucial upcoming matchups. The rumor, which initially appeared on smaller sports forums and Twitter threads, has quickly escalated into mainstream chatter. Social media platforms are ablaze with takes ranging from outrage to disbelief, while experts debate whether this could signal a permanent fallout or just a temporary tension that will eventually resolve behind the scenes. It's a narrative that blends performance, personality, and team dynamics in a way that NFL fans live for, the kind of tension that sparks endless debate in sports bars and online communities alike. Even before this explosive statement surfaced, insiders were hinting at subtle cracks within the Bears' locker room, particularly around offensive coordination. DeAndre Swift, whose versatility allows him to switch seamlessly between rushing and receiving, has often been described by teammates as both a leader and a quiet force on the field. Yet, the alleged comment from Johnson raises questions about the coach's philosophy regarding discipline and control. Is this a manifestation of Johnson's insistence on complete adherence to his system, or is it a reaction to Swift pushing boundaries in terms of strategy or personal conduct? Analysts suggest that such decisions often carry ramifications far beyond a single game or season. They influence locker room morale, affect team cohesion, and can even impact contract negotiations and future trades. Meanwhile, the fan base has erupted with a mix of skepticism and concern. Highlight reels of Swift's career are trending on video platforms, and hashtags speculating about his next move are gaining momentum. Every play he's ever executed, every touchdown scored, is suddenly under scrutiny as viewers dissect the possible reasons behind Johnson's reported ultimatum. The situation is now evolving into a story that feels part drama, part tactical chess match, with the media acting as both messenger and magnifier, amplifying every rumor, every whispered insight, into a narrative that captivates and divides audiences simultaneously, keeping everyone on edge. What makes this situation even more compelling is the timing relative to the Bears' current standings and their performance this season. Chicago has had a mix of highs and lows, with critical wins that showcased Swift's abilities, followed by frustrating losses that revealed gaps in execution and strategy. Within this context, Johnson's alleged statement could be interpreted in multiple ways, either as an impulsive reaction to frustration or as a calculated move to assert authority and send a message to the entire squad. Teammates are reportedly divided, with some players expressing quiet support for Swift and others remaining loyal to Johnson's leadership style. This division, whether factual or exaggerated by rumors, adds layers of intrigue to an already tense narrative. Sports analysts have started drawing parallels to other high-profile NFL conflicts, noting how relationships between coaches and star players can make or break a season. The online community has been dissecting every press conference, every sideline interaction, looking for clues to validate or refute the rumored fallout. Fans are eagerly awaiting official comments from either Johnson or Swift, though insiders caution that public statements may be carefully crafted to downplay internal tension. Regardless of the official stance, the mere existence of such rumors creates a spectacle, a storyline that engages viewers, drives media coverage, and elevates the stakes of each upcoming game. Transforming routine plays into potential flashpoints of drama that feed into a narrative as old as professional sports itself. Adding fuel to the fire, speculation about potential trade scenarios is already circulating. If Johnson truly no longer envisions Swift playing under his leadership, teams across the league are undoubtedly evaluating their options, imagining how a mid-season acquisition could shift dynamics. Speculation ranges from blockbuster trades to Swift being sidelined entirely, each scenario carrying massive implications for team rosters and salary cap strategies. The media's role in amplifying these possibilities cannot be overstated. Sports journalism thrives on a combination of fact, insider insight, and imaginative projection, and this situation has all the ingredients. Fans are analyzing Swift's social media posts for hidden messages. Team insiders are hinting at secret meetings, and every practice session is suddenly seen through a lens of heightened tension. Even casual observers are drawn into the drama, captivated by the potential consequences for both player and team. Meanwhile, Johnson's coaching philosophy is under the microscope, with critics debating whether a rigid stance is a strength or a liability in today's NFL climate. Discussions swirl about leadership, ego, accountability, and loyalty, intertwining on-field performance with off-field dynamics in a way that makes each rumor, each comment, feel charged with meaning, compelling viewers to follow the story closely and form strong opinions, even in the absence of confirmed details. Insiders hint that this is not the first clash between Johnson and Swift, though previous instances were reportedly managed quietly, away from media scrutiny. The difference now appears to be the public nature of the disagreement, or at least its rumored exposure. The line between private locker room tension and public scandal has always been thin in professional sports, and in the NFL, every word and gesture can become fodder for speculation. Analysts are debating how much of this narrative is manufactured by media cycles versus genuine internal discord, but regardless, the conversation has taken on a life of its own. Fans are dissecting past games for patterns of conflict, while pundits draw on historical examples of player-coach breakdowns to predict possible outcomes. Social media engagement is at an all-time high, as each new tidbit or unverified source feeds the rumor mill, creating a feedback loop that intensifies attention and emotional investment. Swift's role as a central figure in the Bears' offensive strategy makes him a lightning rod for discussion, and Johnson's leadership style is suddenly under public scrutiny in ways that may influence future decisions, team dynamics, and even league-wide perceptions of both coach and player. The unfolding situation is emblematic of how modern sports narratives blend performance, personality, and media amplification, transforming private tension into public spectacle that captivates audiences and keeps them coming back for more updates, analysis, and, inevitably, opinionated debate. The financial implications of this rumored fallout are another layer in the story. DeAndre Swift's contract, potential endorsements, and market value are all intertwined with his ability to remain a key player in a high-profile team like the Bears. A sudden rupture with Johnson could alter not only Swift's immediate playing opportunities, but also his long-term career trajectory and bargaining power. Analysts are already projecting how trade options, team negotiations, and league policies could play a role in mitigating or exacerbating the situation. Meanwhile, fan reactions range from calls for reconciliation to demands for drastic action, illustrating the deep emotional investment that supporters have in both the player and the team. Media outlets are capitalizing on the controversy, offering expert panels, hot takes, and endless speculation, ensuring that the story continues to dominate headlines and social feeds. The interplay between rumor, perception, and reality creates a dynamic narrative environment where every practice, interview, and game could potentially serve as a turning point in the saga. Even casual observers are drawn into this drama, recognizing that the stakes extend far beyond wins and losses, touching on themes of leadership, loyalty, ambition, and professional integrity, making the situation one of the most talked about and closely watched stories in the current NFL season. The ripple effects of this rumored fallout between Ben Johnson and DeAndre Swift are already being felt across the league, even before any official confirmation. Teams that have been struggling with their own running back situations are reportedly monitoring the situation closely, evaluating whether Swift could fit into their offensive schemes if a trade were to occur. Meanwhile, the Bears front office is under pressure to manage the narrative carefully, balancing loyalty to the coach with the undeniable value Swift brings to the team. Fans have taken to social media in droves, posting reaction videos, creating memes, and dissecting every past interaction between Swift and Johnson for hidden meaning. Sports podcasts are dedicating entire episodes to analyzing the possible outcomes, while mainstream media outlets are framing the story as a high-stakes drama, emphasizing the tension and uncertainty surrounding the locker room. Analysts argue that even if the reported statement was made in a moment of frustration, its public leak, or perception of it, has the potential to destabilize the team's cohesion. Every pass, rush, and sideline huddle in upcoming games will be scrutinized through this lens, making ordinary play symbolic of larger conflicts. Coaches across the league are likely observing closely, considering how such internal conflicts might influence their own player management strategies. The story has transcended simple locker room tension, becoming a narrative about authority, control, and the balance between discipline and talent in professional football, capturing attention from fans, analysts, and insiders alike, and keeping everyone on edge for what comes next. Adding to the intrigue, sources suggest that Swift's teammates are in a delicate position, torn between supporting their star running back and respecting the authority of a head coach determined to maintain discipline. Locker room dynamics in professional football are notoriously complex, blending camaraderie, competition, and hierarchy in a way that can either strengthen or fracture team performance. Some players reportedly sympathize with Swift, citing his consistency, leadership, and commitment to the team, while others understand Johnson's perspective on enforcing his system without compromise. Analysts point out that these internal divisions, if they exist, could manifest subtly on the field, affecting timing, communication, and execution during high-pressure moments. Meanwhile, fans and media have started drawing comparisons to similar situations in NFL history, where rifts between star players and coaches either resolved successfully or ended in dramatic departures, altering the course of both careers and team fortunes. Every training session, press interaction, and pregame warm-up is now viewed as a potential clue. As rumors feed speculation, speculation fuels media coverage, and media coverage amplifies fan engagement. The tension has created a feedback loop, transforming routine football operations into a charged narrative filled with intrigue, emotion, and uncertainty. It's a story that blends performance, personality, and rumor, turning ordinary sports reporting into a compelling saga that captivates audiences, challenges perceptions, and ignites passionate debate across every corner of the football world, leaving everyone eager for clarity. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Financial considerations further complicate the unfolding drama. Swift's contract carries significant weight not only for the Bears' salary cap, but also for the player's career trajectory and marketability. If the reported rift escalates, trade negotiations could become extraordinarily complex, involving multiple teams, draft picks, and financial maneuvering that might redefine how both Swift and Johnson are perceived across the league. Analysts note that sudden changes in team composition, especially involving high-profile players, can have ripple effects far beyond the field, influencing endorsements, fan engagement, and even merchandise sales. Every move is scrutinized for intent, consequence, and potential impact on team morale. Meanwhile, social media platforms are flooded with fan speculation, with each theory analyzed, debated, and dissected for hidden truths or likely exaggerations. Sports journalists highlight the delicate balancing act required by the Bears management, who must weigh loyalty to the coach, investment in a star player, and public perception, all while trying to maintain competitive performance on the field. The interplay between financial stakes, team dynamics, and rumor-driven narratives creates an environment where every action or inaction can become magnified. The story has evolved beyond a simple locker room disagreement, transforming into a multi-layered drama that blends strategic decision-making, human emotion, and public scrutiny in a way that makes each rumor feel significant and every update potentially season-defining for both player and team. Meanwhile, the media frenzy surrounding the situation continues to grow, with every comment, gesture, or reported sighting dissected for hidden meaning. Analysts debate the strategic implications of the rumored fallout, considering how the Bears might adapt their offensive game plan in Swift's absence, while also speculating on potential internal repercussions if the situation escalates. Fans contribute to the narrative through relentless social media engagement, viral clips, and heated debates, turning the situation into a spectacle that extends well beyond traditional sports coverage. Former players and pundits weigh in, offering perspectives shaped by experience, often drawing parallels to similar situations that ended in dramatic player departures or successful reconciliations. Every rumor, verified or not, becomes fodder for discussion, analysis, and prediction, creating a continuous loop of speculation that dominates sports conversations. The public's fascination with behind-the-scenes drama, combined with the high stakes of NFL performance and contract management, transforms the story into an ongoing narrative filled with tension, uncertainty, and intrigue. Even casual fans find themselves drawn in, captivated by the possibility of a major shakeup in Chicago, wondering whether loyalty, discipline, or talent will ultimately prevail. The situation exemplifies the modern intersection of sports, media, and fan culture, demonstrating how quickly a single rumored statement can ignite widespread attention, influence perceptions, and shape the storylines that dominate both professional football and popular discussion for weeks, if not months. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.